Shalom. This is your brother Howard. So, I'm sitting here and I was listening to our brother Big Julia's video about Pluto. And I'm listening to the date July 4th, 1776. And it's just so funny because I was born July 3rd, 1976. It just popped in my head. Don't know why, but it did. So as I'm sitting here and I'm watching, well, actually, I was listening first to the video. I'm listening to the prayer or the script that the brother is singing, and that thing was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, and it put on my spirit to write a prayer for us. Now, note, after I did the prayer, because I did the video, but I have to do it again. But after I did the prayer, I went and I read in some. I was reading something to y'all guys. And do you know, my cat came. Now, usually my cat will come and jump up and sit beside me. This fool jumps up on the left-hand side of me where I have my phone sitting and knocks my phone down. It just messed up everything. And then got up and left after. So I have to do it again. I'm like, this cat, oh God, that cat got a personality. That's a person. That's not a regular animal. That's a whole person in there. So first, I'm going to read this prayer that I wrote for us. And then I'm going to get into just reading. And I'm going to tell you where I'm reading from and everything. Okay? And for the sister that did get in contact with me about, this is just through email. I only looked at my email. I did not look at my comments yet. But one sister did get in touch with me. She's from California. I'm going to send you a list of stones. You let me know which ones that can be found in your area. And I'll try to look up too, but you probably would know better than me. And I'm going to actually ride out to Poconos this weekend, and I'm going to look for as many stones. I'm going to get as many as I can get. So, because whatever stones or crystals I can get naturally, instead of us buying this mess of these demons, I'll start cleaning them up and stuff. And any brother or sister wants one that it just came right out of the earth, I will send it right to you. And that's what I was telling the brothers and sisters. Hey, come right now. Watch he do something slick. I'm telling you. Watch. Here he come. Don't you go on. Listen, I don't know what's up with him. Don't you come on this side. Over here. Come over here. Over here, Royal. Come on. Come on. Now he want to attack me. There's something wrong with this cat. But he was about to mess my video up again. So, we're about to, so that way, we can send each other natural stones from the earth instead of buying that fake mess that they up here sending us. And because if tomorrow I'm gonna show you one of my stones, a stone that I bought. It's called a dragon eye stone, and this stone is cracking up like it's acrylic. I'm telling y'all, it's cracking, from wear and tear. Stones don't do that. So, all right, let me get to this prayer, guys. I'm sorry about that, but crazy behind cat. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Father, As we sit here and as we live in your name, please cover us with your wings. Send us peace upon our restless spirits as we sit and live in your name. Your children, we were lost, but now we are found. You, only you, searched for each and every one of us, each one of your special ones. You searched and found your special ones. You called. You called us by our own individual names. And you comfort us. And you brought us home under your wings. And we have done so much horrible and terrible things in your name. So I ask, how do we praise you after all we have done? How can we call on you after all we have done? We have done so much wrong. Tell us, where do we start? A lot of us can't understand and don't respect that you allowed us, after all that, to live in your name. And we ask, how do we ask for forgiveness? We don't deserve it. We don't deserve your love. We don't deserve your love, and we don't deserve what you have done for us. We deserve nothing. So for now, can we just live in your name, and can you just cover us with your wings? Because that's all we can ask. Because we don't deserve to ask for anything else. So be it. Alright, so I'm going to get into this reading. It is the Lesser Keys of Solomon. I want to thank my brother R. Scott. He sent me a copy. He was putting me on to the book, but I already have it. So instead of me having to dig it out, I can just go into the email and read some stuff to y'all. And actually, right now, this is a perfect time to read this. So I'm going to just put this out here. The word invoke means to call on. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know that. So I'm going to read this to y'all. This is a primary invocation. And it's for the Father. Not nothing else. It's for the Father. Alright. Thee I invoke, the bornless one. Thee that didst create the earth and the heavens. Thee that did create the night and the day. Thee that did create the darkness and the light. Thou art Hawa, whom no man has seen at any time. I'm going to stop real fast. I'm going to tell y'all something. They have another name here. I will not say that name. I will spell it out for y'all. So if you want to look into it, that'd be great, because I'm going to do it after I get off this switchboard, off of here. So the name that they saying that is his name is OSORRONOPHRIS. And then they have two other names, which that it can't even be true because the letter J is not a real letter. So I'll just spell it out anyway. It's JABAS. So you gotta understand that they will put a idol name in the place of the Most High's name. So I'm gonna keep going. Thou art Hawa, whom no man has seen at any time. Thou art Hawa. Thou art Hawa. Thou hast distinguished between the just and the unjust. Thou didst make the female and the male. Thou did produce the seed and the fruit. Thou did form man to love one another and to hate one another. I am Moshe, thy prophet, unto whom thou didst commit thy mysteries, the ceremonies of Israel. This is not saying Israel, it's saying Israel. Thou didst produce the moist and the dry, and that which nourisheth all created life. Hear thou me, for I am the angel of Paphro. I'm not saying the name. This is thy true name, handed down to the prophets of Israel. The name that I spelled out to y'all, that's what they're saying that this is his true name. But again, understand that they will put an idol's name in the place for the Most High. So just be careful. Hear me. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether upon the earth and water and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and every scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible Hawa, who dwellest in the void place of the Spirit. Hear me. Hear me. I invoke thee. Hear me. This is the Lord of the gods. This is, I'm gonna use the name I use. This is Hawa of the universe. I don't like saying Lord because that's calling on Baal. This is he whom the winds fear. This is he who, having made voice by his commandment, is power of all things, king, ruler, and helper. Hear me. Alright, I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to say something. It did not say make the word flesh. It did not say make the word or voice a person or his son. It didn't say that. It said, this is he who having made voice by his commandment. So, voice is a vibration. It is a vibration. That's what it is. It's a sound, a frequency, not a person. Okay? We gotta get out of this homies and associates and cousins and best friends and all that stuff. The Most High is a jealous power. He will give his glory to no one. That passage is very important. So when you decide that you want to call on another name with him, understand he is a jealous power. Think about that. I will give my glory to no one. There is no exceptions. There is no cousins, no nephews, no nieces, no cat, no dog, no favorite turtle, none of that. He said, no one. For I am a jealous God. You understand? So that means you call on him and only him. Remember that. That's why he said, you will be my people and I will be your God. He did not say, oh, my so-called son gonna be your God and I'ma just be around. No. This is a personal relationship between you and him, not you, him, and somebody else. We have to get that mess out of our heads. There is no one. There is only the power. That's it. Okay? Let's keep going. Alright. I am he, the bornless spirit, having sight, the feet, strong, and the immortal fire. I am he, the truth. I am he who hate that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he that lighteth and thundereth. I am he from whom is the shower of the life of earth. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. I am he, the begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of the world. He ain't say my son. He said I am. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. That thing right there, that's a serious, 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 serious sentence. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. What? Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether upon the earth and water, and under there, sorry y'all, on dry land or in the water, a whirling air or a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of Hawa may be obedient unto me. Such are the words. That was heavy. Now, this is from the list of kings of Solomon. This was the Gotia. And right after this is the initiated interpretation of ceremonial magic. Understand this, y'all, that our heritage has a lot to do with magic. A lot to do with magic. It's almost where you can't separate it. You cannot separate our heritage from magic. You can't. It has a lot to do with it. Even the smallest one of us to the greatest one of us would do some type of magic. You see what I'm saying? So, and at this particular time, we have wicked men doing our rights and stuff. So, we have to return and we have to start invoking the name of the Most High. We have to start using our stones, invoking the name of the Most High, because again, there's a system and there's a way that things are to be done. You have us and you have the earth as a conductor, and we are like an antenna. And and of course you understand what the stones are and stuff. So we gotta start doing what we supposed to do. It's all this church just call and pray it now. Just like our brother Big Judah said, there are actions that need to be done. So we have to get active and start doing. Because if we invoke the name of the Father and ask Him with the correct stones, with the correct seeds, or whatever the incantation calls for, you will see the result immediately. It will be a reaction. Remember, we are the powerful ones. It's time to start using your power. It's time. This is why in my last video, the third one, it says part 3, I told brothers and sisters that live near streams, valleys, or mountain ranges to let me know so we can start gathering stones and start issuing stones that come from the earth and not from wicked people's hands. Fake stuff. They're not going to send us nothing real. You really think they're going to send us real stones? Think about that. And they know we know about them now? You think they're going to send us real crystals? You're right. You really think they're going to help us get back our power? Huh? You really think that? Nah, y'all, come on, man. Just let's use common sense. And I'm going to prove that with this stone I have here, I bought this stone and I encased it in copper, right? Let me tell y'all something. I know there's energy going through here. You know why? And I know this stone ain't real because guess what's happening? It's beginning to crack. Yeah. There's surface cracks all over it. Like if it's acrylic. Yeah. So the Most High has released the energy to flow through us. We need conduits. We need our stones. So I'm letting all my brothers and sisters know right now, if you have purchased a stone from offline and a brother or a sister did not physically go get that stone from the earth and clean that stone and do whatever they do to send it to you in a polished state, you need to throw that shit in the trash because that's what I'm about to do. Because that's what it is. It's shit. That's exactly what it is. Because if it was a third party buying from a third party, believe me, the source, they're not giving you that stone. Let me tell you something. Do you know why they ask you for your address? It's not just to send it to you. They can get your address from your card information. But do you know why they ask you your address on when you buy stuff? They ask you that so they can look at the geographical area and see who and what you are. Because remember, we're in clumps, places, and usually we're all clumped together. You may get one or two Hebrews separated, living amongst them, a couple escapees or whatever. But for the most part, we're in clumps, and they know this. So they check those areas. And when they do, and they say, oh, damn niggas trying to get the stones, y'all. Get that box of fake ones, send that fake stone. We can't allow that. We really don't understand how serious this is. Our people don't understand. We don't see that these people do not want us to return at all. And it's to the point that they are paying off our own people with tattooed paper to lead us astray. You gotta, I want you to sit back and think and ponder on what I just said. They have our own people being deceived by the deceiver to lead us astray so we don't return home. And our people, the ones that's being deceived, is doing it for a piece of paper with a tattoo on it. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, I don't know. But my sister, I'm glad you contacted me. And I pray and I hope that more brothers and sisters contact me so we can get this going. Because I'm going to go get mine. Y'all don't want to get yours, that's your problem. But don't get all happy and try to jump on the bandwagon when you see me with mine and then you see stuff start manifesting. When I start invoking and using it as I'm supposed to. In righteousness, not in wickedness. Righteousness. That's all I'm saying. Don't go try to do it then. But like I said, man, my thing is to bring us together, and my thing is for us to use and start tapping into our power. That's what we need to start doing. And I'm gonna tell you what really got me thinking about this is Um, Big Judah read from a scroll, or I don't know where he got it from. I can't remember, but I remember him reading it, and it was talking about when the Most High pours His Spirit out. And the one thing that stuck with me was it says, "Those who know how to use His Spirit will live, but those who don't will burn up." That told me a lot. We got to know how to channel that energy that He's going to pour out, instead of standing there looking at it talking about, "Ooh, look at the pretty lights. Look, Mom, Aurora Borealis in the middle of Chicago." Come on, y'all. Come on now. Let's go. We got to get smarter, faster. So, yeah. So if you purchase any stones from these ecstasies or anything like that, throw this shit in the trash, because I'm throwing mine in the trash. But I'm going to make sure I do the video to show y'all how cracked up it is now. And I can show you that there's energy going through this stone, or attempting to, because copper is a wonderful conduit. I can't wait to show y'all what I found. I've been reading a book to y'all, I just ain't tell y'all the name. I need to get stones in my hands so I can invoke them. Yeah, y'all. I can't wait, because once I know enough, a couple of us got the stones, I'm gonna say the name of the book, and I'm gonna tell them, or I'll ask them, what do you want to do? What stone you have? And what do this stone is used for this stone is used for that. And, we can send in, a couple of people send in some emails, and I'm going to literally tell you how to activate that stone and to activate your spirit. And then I'll tell y'all where I got it from, and then everybody else can do it. But I want us to at least have a jump on it, and able and have some in operation, us using some, before they take and mark the book up to $1.5 million, and nobody is able to get it. I'm actually being smart about it, and I know that this is what they're going to do. They listen. I know they are, and the book reference other books, so I have ordered those books. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for the moment and read out of it, but I'm not going to say anything, because the minute I open my mouth and we don't have nothing to at least even try, that book gonna get marked up to $1 million. And I guarantee you, this book gonna get marked up something heavy, because this one is using power. This one is us utilizing power. So this is actually more scarier than us learning anything about ourselves. It's one thing to learn who you are and to learn what someone did to you, but it's another thing is when you start to learn how to use your power. It's like you Superman, and since you was a child, they kept a kryptonite necklace on your neck. And then one day, someone comes along and say, that necklace is keeping you from using your power. And at first you don't believe it, but they constantly keep coming lying to you. No, it's helping you. It's making you get better. It's doing this, it's doing that. Don't take it off. And then finally you listen to the person that's telling you that you are a powerful person. And you take that mug off, and all of a sudden you up here lifting up buses and flying in the air and stuff. Can you imagine what the person is going to feel like that's been lying to you all those years, keeping you grounded so you cannot fly? Can you imagine? So you need to think about that. So I'm not going to sit here and tell them something when we have a one-up, even though I know that the Father's going to give us back all our knowledge. But right now, this John is telling you literally how to invoke these stones, how to power these stones up. And I ain't saying the name on it. I'm not doing it, not until I know some of us have those stones. And some of us can run and buy that book. Now, Big Judah, my brother, if you want to know the name of the book, I'll send you a text. Anybody else, I got to know who you are, or we're going to do some confirming, because I'm letting you know now, if I even get a hint that you one of them people, I'm not saying nothing. But, yeah, bro, if you want to know, shoot me a text and I'll give you the name of the book. But I want to keep it under wraps until we get some stones and we invoke these Jones and get them in operation and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Because they giving us wrong names. They doing all types of stuff. Hey, and I'm going to tell y'all now, when we bring the name of that book out, watch that book go up so high. Watch that book go up to 1 million plus and 50 cents. All right, y'all. Well, I am about to sit here and read something, because this is what I do all the time. I hope you young people enjoyed this video. It's almost prayer time. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Get ready, because it's about to get real. And we need to be really right and really energized and really connected to our Father's Spirit, and using this great power plant that we standing on. We need to be ready. So let's get ready. All right, y'all. Shalom.